Download the Liberable app on Huawei, Apple, and iPhone, and come and experience the Liberable chat, where you get to talk to a lot of the car enthusiasts in Cape Town, Joburg, Durban, basically all over the world. You also have access to post your products in the Liberable shop. However, you have to be a Liberable service provider to do that. For that, you need to click create. You then scroll all the way down to become a service provider, fill all your details in, and to have that perk, it's 100 Rand a month to load your business. That way you can load all your products in our shop and you can sell online. You can also sell your car on the Liberal app, which is why I built this. You have to have a video of your car, and there's a lot of things you can do, including specials as well for your business that you can load on the Liberable app. Hello everyone, welcome to Liberable. Welcome to a new video here on Liberable. I'm Niaz, the CEO of Forex Breakout Kings, and Jerome, the CEO of Liberable. Right.
Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are with Jerome in his BMW F90 M5. This is a facelifted car, so it's the LCI. And we're going to do a comparison review of the M5 and the G80 M3. But before we tell you more about this car, ladies and gentlemen, please check out the CEO of Nothing. It's in this is Jerome's new YouTube channel, which he is explaining his journey and everything that goes on in his life and the accomplishments that he is trying to achieve.
This Ferrari, it's just unstoppable. It's not as loud as the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini has that, just that effect when you see it.
So Jerome, F90 M5.
Yes, bro.
Thoughts
What a
so
car. What a car. It's much bigger. It's much bigger than the M3, obviously. But it's such a nice car. It's more comfortable.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you get in the one car, you get into the other one, you can't decide which one is better. it's just a tough decision to make. But this one is so much faster.
I can't handle it. Guys, Jerome and I are getting a bit warm with ease it's coming to summer and it's quite hot in this car. But 460 kilowatt from a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. Are you insane?
And it handles well because it's a big Oompa Loompas car.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you hit the throttle, it's just there. It just goes.
It's nuts.
It's crazy, bro.
It is nuts. God. What's going on here? There's a cow here on the side of the road. And yeah, this is I got it.
Definitely faster than the M.
It's a nuts car. Okay, so Jerome, you can go further down. There's like a turning point you see over the cusp of the road. What was your reasoning when you bought this car?
So obviously I was at the M Fest at the BMW head office, and then I checked out the M5, and just the difference when you get into this car, the seat quality, and it just feels more bulkier and more aggressive. And I decided, let me get this, because this is obviously the top of the range BMW. There's no BMW better than this, and I speak under correction, but I mean this is obviously the fastest one also.
Yeah.
And basically the BMW brand has been good to me, man.
It's insane. It's freaking insane, this car. What? And also the size of this car. You do feel it, no?
Yes,
you do feel the weight of
definitely.
the car. So I'm going to do a bit of a pull here for us.
It's obviously 4-wheel drive. But let's see.
And breathe. This is freaking insane. So interesting, rear-wheel drive mode, the car spins second gear a little and then clears up third gear. I'll put it back to 4-wheel drive again because this is a tricky road and I don't want to be
On the right, on the wrong side of the road.
here. But so far, again, typical BMW, the suspension is really well dampened. It's a touch too stiff on this road. We can slacken the suspension off a bit, but it's fine for now. What I'm mostly interested in is how the G80 feels compared to this. Okay, no, that's what too. This car is
This car just wanna go.
mental. Yo, mental. And also it's so stable through a corner because of the all-wheel drive and the fat tires right around. You really got so much confidence in the car. And I think one of the biggest things of these cars is they tell you like, come in, go a bit faster, go a bit
Exactly.
faster.
And especially if you look between the two, you just missed the other one. So now I missed the M3 again when I'm in here, but when I'm in the M3, I missed this car. It just has its own unique way of how you fall in love
It's
with
true,
both.
no? I always look at it like ice cream. Some of us like vanilla, some of us like chocolate, and
course, yeah.
sometimes you don't list for that same ice cream again.
Yes,
you
yes,
want to
yes.
have a different flavor, different experience of cars. And if someone come talk to you one day and says, what do you think about the M5? You can actually comment about it.
Of course, yeah.
So,
And it's like normally in the years now, when you get into one car and you get into another car, then if the other car was better, you would immediately feel it.
Yeah.
But here it's so close to each other because you can't really say I like that one more and I like this one
Exactly.
more, because both of us are so amazing.
exactly. Holy moly. Oh, already this car just feels more nimbler now. I can only handle so much. Just watch this road, this gets very bumpy.
Oh yeah, they can was the
My God! So that was making me laugh here. Yo, I expected to feel a car that feels very similar in character to the M5, but this feels more edgier.
Yeah, no, this one is more scope. That's why I said that is the Oompa Loompas, you know. But this one is.
Oh no. Guys, cars are getting so fast nowadays.
The addiction. I want to stop, but I can't.
Guys, check out their ropes, TikTok and Instagram. I want to link it down below. This man does some insane stuff on their profiles. Oh. Yo, the G-forces these cars can carry. A much more nimble car, a much more light on its feet type of car,
Yes.
and yet this car's not light.
Yes. No, it just. That's why I say it's hard to decide between the two, but each one has that special touch by itself. And it's not like we got out of this car don't have his own characteristics that makes it special. You get into that car, it's got the same, so it's
It's true.
difficult to decide.
It's very true. my least favorite part of the, of the test drive.
Nah, he wants me to stop.
He wants you to stop it and then put it to drive. Right, head back. I'm holding a Gucci. Oh, what is this?
A Gucci bag.
A Gucci bag on my lap.
Let's put it in a race mode, go.
Okay.
Third. Hold. Okay. I think it's all a bit quicker than the other car. What?
Jerome, This is nuts. This is nuts. You know, like 2 YouTubers today, you get it out of a car. You're not gonna see all those bloopers on screen. I'm gonna put you forward here. I can reach the throttle. And like so. Alright guys, again I just want to feel the 2-wheel drive launch so we can tell what the traction is like on this one compared to the other one. So we can just give you guys a lekker comprehensive feel of what this car's like. Just get the steering wheel out. I can. Yep, I can. Let's see. Light it on the throttle and we'll put the foot down. Again, loosens up a little, but kind of like almost like protects you a little. Let's see again. Let's just to see what this
Do
like.
it from completely stop.
So it's complete stop. Let's put my left foot on the brake just a little bit. Fantastic. Like this car, again the way it brakes, traction. It's so simple, man. Obviously, we're not Jerome that burn Michelin tires in his jobs. Okay, now comes the time towards the end of this video where him and I need to decide which one of these 2 cars we like the best.
It's a tough one for me. But I'll definitely go with the M3.
I can imagine. I can see why. See why. I'm gonna say, if you want a car, right, that's all about thrilling you, scaring you, and can do everything and anything and beat Audis as well because of the all-wheel drive, this is the car. The S58 is definitely the one to go. But if you like a bit bigger car and want a bit more supple, more, you know, a car that almost like numbs the edges a little.
Of course.
M5.
M5, definitely.
No, this car don't hide what it is. It's a sports car through and through. Yeah.
Everything is there.
A sports car through and through. I love this. I just want to do this one more time.
Do it.
Because I absolutely love that. Again, better my foot on the left foot brake. I love it.
Lovely stuff.
To the point where you don't need all-wheel drive now.
Definitely. And it switches so quick between 4-wheel and
yeah. From a scary car to a safe car. It's crazy what these modern cars
but you know, obviously we have the older BMWs like the F80. This car's control is 100% much better. That car, if it breaks out, it breaks out. But
evil,
yeah. This one will break out also, but it will kind of like help you again correct the car.
Yeah. What I remember when I went to the launch of this car, BMW said they really tried to make this engine feel as naturally aspirated as possible. So even if you're in 4th gear, like at low up and you put your foot down, it's to feel progressive and not very boosty.
Yeah.
And that's what really helps this car to feel a lot more safe. The
100%.
only thing about this car that I again complained about in my video, we're gonna complain about it now. I really like the gearbox in your wife's car.
Yes.
That gearbox is evil.
The DCT.
Yeah. This ZF feels safe, it feels secure, it changes gears with no much trouble at all, and
Of course, yeah.
you know, it does make the car that much easier to drive. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed our video here on Liberable. If you want to see more videos with Jerome, please do let me know. There's a car coming up now, and I actually want to film his reaction to it. We'll see if he's available. I'm gonna let him drive. He's gonna review that car on my channel. We'll see how it goes, but I'd love him to give me his perspective on it, because he owns multiple cars in different stables, and I think it'll be a nice perspective to come from him of a totally different car. So yeah, check out the Sea of Nothing, check out Forex Breakout Kings.
Please subscribe as well, guys, and like. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Nias, for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Drive your cars. It's so tricky, you know, guys. You're spending this much money on cars. It does get expensive doing these videos. So yeah. Be free, be you. Liberable out.